The moment you stop trading your time for money, your business is gonna die. What's up, guys? I'm Evan Young, and today I want to take you through my personal journey on how I went from feeling trapped and frustrated at a traditional brokerages and finding my home with eXp Realty, and specifically the Wolfpack, experiencing a complete transformation in my whole career and, more importantly, my family and my life. I've been in real estate now for about 8 years. When I first started, I started with a company called Realtor here in Canada on a team. And at first I thought it was great. I didn't know any better, but as time went on, I started to feel trapped. I started to feel trapped in the team world. And if you want to grow, I can tell you from personal experience, staying on a team is a big mistake. Trust me, it only helps grow the team leader, not you. They'll tell you you're on a team, but the reality is you're not. Because when you finally leave, if you do, most of them will cut you off completely because you stop paying them, you stop making them money. I've been there, I've done it. It sucks. And then you wonder if you're making the right decision, and you start telling yourself stories and causing yourself stress and all kinds of stuff. So let's get into this a little bit deeper and my story and how I got out of that. I'm going to call it like a little prison in my life because I know I wanted more. And the reason we all get into real estate is for time freedom and money freedom, correct? So when I finally had the courage to leave the team, I stayed with the same brokerage. I was still working full time at this point in my life as a conductor at the railway. And my goal was, just like most people who start in entrepreneurship, was to pursue it full time. I was doing absolutely everything everybody told me at a brick and mortar brokerage. I was doing all the training. I was going to all the meetings. I was doing everything I possibly could, but I just could not get over that mountain. And it was funny, and it felt like every time I tried something different in terms of like social media or video or anything like that, they would kind of pull me back without saying it, right? Like, you're not supposed to do that here. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do better than us. I can't have that. Then I'll start losing money. So when you go through that, you almost lose confidence in yourself, right? You're like, you're not around the right people. I didn't realize that. You're not around the right people to push you forward and see you want to grow, see you succeed, see your family succeed. So after being in the business then about 3 years, I decided to make a complete change. I moved my whole business to Keller, which was supposed to be the best training, top mentorship, the family vibe. But guess what? It was all the same story. Everybody had the same photos. Everybody did the same training. The same everything as everyone else in the city. Honestly, at that point in time, I almost left the business. And it wasn't because I was struggling financially. It was because I just knew I wanted something more. I didn't know what it was. I just knew this wasn't it. I mean, and I was making good money selling real estate for somebody that was working full time. I was making $80,000 to $130,000 a year. I was making $80,000 to $130,000 a year, plus making six figures on my full time job. But I wanted to replace that salary, and I just never had the courage to get up and just quit. So something just didn't feel right. I wanted more freedom. I wanted more family time. I wanted to be with my kids and my wife. I wanted to be with my kids and my wife. I got looking around and really looking at life, and I looked at some of the top agents in my area. Some of them are probably around 60 years old, let's say. They're driving around night and day showing homes. I'm like, fuck that. I do not want to do that. That is not appealing to me at all. I said, there's got to be something else. It was driving me crazy because I wasn't happy at my job. I just, I have that entrepreneurship mindset, so I wanted something more. But I was like, this, I just knew just driving around selling houses for the rest of my life wasn't it, right? So then I heard about eXp Realty coming to New Brunswick, where this is where I live. This is my province in Canada. And within eXp Realty, there's a few different groups you can join, because that's how it's set up. eXp, it's all different groups. I really did my research, and the group that I joined was the Wolf Pack, led by Mike Sherrard and Connor Steinbrook. And you know, it's funny, the name, people kind of laughed at first, especially around here. People laughed at first because, you know, they reminded them of The Hangover, the movie, right? But the reason that the founders of the Wolf Pack come up with that name was because when wolves stick together, they're a lot more powerful than by themselves. And the reason that the founders came up with the name the Wolf Pack is because if you're a lone wolf, which most realtors are in this business, you're not going to survive. But if you're in a pack, there's a good chance you will. So I made a jump. From Keller Williams. I left. And I left my so-called family. And most of them stopped talking to me as soon as I left. Their egos got in the way. And I tried to show, not just me, multiple agents, tried to show other agents the benefits of why I left. Because, you know, if you're a business owner in any business, you should never let your ego get in the way. You need to look at, like, okay, this is why I left, to better my life and my business. And that's why most people stay stuck in all aspects of life. Whether you're not getting along in your marriage, or you're not getting along with your kids, or your business isn't growing, it's because of an ego. As soon as you involve your ego in any business, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to grow as a person. You're not going to grow, you know, as a father. You're not going to grow as a husband. You're not going to grow a business. You can't have your ego. You got to be willing to stand back and learn. Let me tell you, I made the right choice. Joining the Wolf Pack at eXp Realty, it changed everything. I flushed my 6-figure job down the toilet. Benefits, pension, money, boom. Now I travel 3 to 4 times a year to big cities, take my family on awesome vacations. We're constantly doing things. There's no worries in the world. And I'm surrounded by the best, high level, amazing people, amazing families, and it changed my whole life. We have over 3,000 agents now globally. I have friends all over the world, and I promise you, we truly are a family. I'm at home every single night with my kids. I have multiple sources of income, because to be wealthy, you have to have 4 things: duplication, equity ownership, passive or residual income, and multiple sources of income. eXp Realty has all 4. At a brick and mortar brokerage, you have 0. You have a commission base, which is time. You trade time for money. And as soon as you stop trading your time for money, guess what happens? Your business is done. Your business is going to drop off. There's 0 exit plan at any other brokerage. And with all the top-notch training that Mike Sherrard provides for free, and the revenue share and the stock ownership in the company, it completely changed my life. Like now, I don't even have to sell homes. I do it because I enjoy to now. But I don't have to because of the other sources of income that eXp provides. Look, let's end it off with this. If you're feeling stuck, or you're frustrated, or you just want more to your career, I'm here to tell you that there's 100% a better way. The Wolf Pack at eXp Realty has given me the freedom, the flexibility, and most of all, a sense of purpose like I never ever had before. And if you're ready to make a change, or you're just not sure and you just want somebody to talk to a little bit about it, reach out. All my contact info will be below in the description. We could book a call on a Calendly link. Click the link, text me, call me, whatever you need. Seriously, I'd love to help, because I know what a lot of you out there are feeling and what it feels like it's not good. All right? So I'm here for you guys. I care about you all, and I wish you all the best. And also, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, please hit that like button, comment below, subscribe to my channel for more content on building a successful real estate career. Everything has changed for me. You guys have an amazing day. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.